Well, it's happened again, a big leak for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. This time, Fighters Pass number 3. Let's talk about it. Block content. What's happening, my Block buddies, and welcome to a brand new episode of Block Content's Leak Speak. My name is Callum, and this is going to be your content for today. And it's been a little while since we've had anything like this to break down, but this is huge. Potentially, if any of this is real, like if any nugget of this information is at all factual, then we're in for something really incredible with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, because this doesn't just talk about the Fighters Pass Volume 2. It has every single character in there, and I'm going to detail them and why I think some of them might actually happen, and why all of these choices actually sound very legit. So it might just be, you know, this person thinking about all these characters, or this is legitimately someone from the inside. But yes, it also talks about more characters past Fighters Pass Volume 2. So it talks about Volume 3 in a lot of detail as well. And we get some information about Mii Fighters too. So that's super awesome. I get to break it down for you guys in this video. And also we get to talk a little bit about our expectations for the Fighters Pass Volume 2. Now, of course, we know that we're getting more Mii costumes. That's always a given with these different characters and stages. And this leak also breaks those things down in detail as well. But yes, are we getting more of those deluxe Mii costumes? Well, if this leak is to be believed, we are getting a lot of them, and they'll all be based on indie franchises. And I'm just generally really curious if you guys really want more of those indie reps to become Mii fighters, or should we just save them for the next game in the series, right? Should we just save them to be full-fledged characters when the time comes for the next Smash game? Of course, there's a lot to be said about this being the ultimate game, and you know, if you have a shot to be in this game as a character, and even if it's just a costume or something like that, you should take it because you'll share the stage with all these incredible fighters. So yes, I think that that would be an incredible feat as well. So generally, really curious about this leak, and I'll break it all down for you in this video. I've been answering many of you guys' questions about Smash Ultimate and new fighters in our show Question Blocked, where I answer your questions. What do I think of your favorite game? How do you start making YouTube content? Well, whatever you can think of, send your questions through to blockedcontentmail@gmail.com, and I will answer your question live on the show in our next Question Blocked episode. And of course, our new show, Block Talk. Yes, it's a Let's Play show, but with that block content twist, me and my buddy Corey just play through a lot of games. We recently started with Wind Waker HD, and we're going to jump into something Smash Brothers related that you guys will love. So watch that show, and it supports this channel and more animated and fun content like that. All right, guys, let's head into the content of today, and that is this Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Fighters Pass Volume 2 leak that even goes beyond that, saying, Smash Ultimate Final DLC Leak. Here's the rest of the DLC. You don't have to believe me, but you'll know I'm right when Character Pass 7 is announced at the Game Awards, a la Joker in 2018. Character Pass 8 to 11 will be coming with a deluxe Mii costume, kind of like Sans, Cuphead, Vault Boy, and then Bomberman. I don't know the order of those costumes though. Well, here come the announcements. Challenger Pack 8, Crash Bandicoot from the Crash Bandicoot series, and he comes with a stage, and Sanity Beach. Next up is Challenger Pack number 9, it's Urshifu from Pokemon. The stage is Isle of Armor. Challenger Pack 10 is The Slayer from Doom. The stage is the Arc Complex. And up next is Challenger Pack 11. It is Bandana Waddle Dee from the Kirby franchise. The stage, Gem Bastion Fortress. Now we get to talk a little bit about those Mii costumes that were mentioned, right? Deluxe Mii costumes are all Freddy Fazbear as a brawler, Five Nights at Freddy's. Shovel Knight, finally getting the Mii costume treatment, Sword Fighter, Shovel Knight. The Knight from Hollow Knight as a sword fighter, and then quote from Cave Story as a gunner. Then he goes on to say there will be a Fighters Pass Volume 3 with 4 new characters. I know 3 of the 4, but the final one will be decided by an official poll for fans, like Bayonetta was for Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS. I don't know about any Mii costumes going forward. He goes on to note Challenger Pack 12, Chibi Robo from Chibi Robo. The stage is Jenny's house. Challenger Pack 13, Geno from Super Mario RPG, The Legend of the Seven Stars. The stage is Star Road, interesting choice. Then Challenger Pack 14 is Akira Howard from Astral Chain, so very recent. The stage is Neuron HQ. And then finally, of course, that Challenger Pack 15 is decided by a fan poll. He goes on to close this, saying, after that, Smash Ultimate will be finished, but the internet will still find ways to complain. You don't have to believe me, but you'll see this all true once Crash is announced. Now, this is so much to break down, and of course, we've been talking about leaks like this for the past couple of months, but it's been a little while since one showed up, ever since Steve has joined Smash Bros. Ultimate. And of course, there's a reason for that, right? People are playing Smash Bros., and of course, the world is in a very different state right now, so people aren't really fond of playing games right now. It's gotten a little bit more serious, so something like this happening could mean two things. And one, of course, very famously, these things are just people, posting their lists and making them then, seem official. That could definitely be the case here. Or this could be something that actually leaked and is legitimate information. Now, I think that there's some information in here that I actually have on my list for the final 4 characters, especially Crash. I think Urshifu is up there too, and I even think the Doomslayer makes sense as well. Geno too, but he is of course now named in this Fighters Pass Volume 3, which is totally insane to me. So let's break down the characters. I think Crash Bandicoot absolutely makes sense. The stage, even Insanity Beach, that is just a shoe-in. I think that it's weird that he's not already in the game with all those big mascots, so that should happen. Then the next character, Urshifu, I've caught this Pokemon before. I was the first one to kind of break that in terms of Smash Brothers, to kind of talk about this character in different forms and stuff like that and how well it would fit. And of course also the Pokemon Company, Game Freak, they really want to push that DLC, so the best way to do it is to get a Pokemon in there with Smash Brothers. And of course Isle of Armor would be a stage that makes sense. Maybe it just goes around the entire new DLC. That would be fun. Now, the Slayer from Doom is one that also does kind of make sense. If you look at it on the whole, yeah, they have a very good relationship with the company, and also like those leaks, right, of the Kako Demon, the Mallow Hat, it all kind of still fits in together. Challenger Pack 11 being Bandana Waddle Dee is going to make a lot of Kirby fans very happy. So finally we got all together Meta Knight, King Dedede, Kirby, and then Bandana Waddle Dee. So I would actually be for that. That would be really cool, a spear fighter in Smash. So then the Deluxe Me costumes being Freddy Fazbear, Shovel Knight, The Knight in Quote. I think it's very interesting, all of those indie games kind of coming together to form, one big squad of indie characters. So don't really know if this is the way that they go, because Sakurai always likes to trickle them out, one at a time, and then add some first party stuff too in terms of costumes. So don't know if this is actually going to happen from that information alone. Now, the next Fighters Pass having Chibi Robo, Geno, Akira Howard, I think that kind of makes sense in a way, right? I mean, those characters are something that Nintendo really wants to push. Well, Chibi Robo isn't one at the moment anymore, but they did try some stuff out. Geno would be one just for the fans, and Akira Howard from Astral Chain. I mean, that stuff is just Nintendo as a whole, right? They will push something that they think will get a sequel and, get that character in Smash, and then just see how it goes. And it went very, very well with franchises like Fire Emblem, and now, of course, Shulk from Xenoblade. And yes, that support, because of that character getting so famous from Smash, that just ups sales so much. So I'm generally curious what you guys think of this leak of today. Break it down. Let me know in the comments if you think that all of this is legit, or if there's just parts of it that you think could happen. Let me know. If you comment down below, that can actually be featured and read out loud in our next video. And today's comment question is, well, do you believe this leak? And as for a previous comment question winner, our answer comes to us from our user, Chris G, saying, I'm confident Leon and Jill are the front runners, though I would prefer Chris, if only to play as a character that shares my name. I don't think we'll be getting a playable Resident Evil character though, and every time you mention Fire Emblem in Super Smash Bros., I cringe. One series you mentioned that I think deserves a fighter would be Mortal Kombat. We have mature characters in the game already, and while there wouldn't be any blood or broken bones or something like that, there is plenty to make the character unique. I think Scorpion would be a great choice, with obvious color variants for Ermac, Rain, Smoke, Sub-Zero, etc. If this happened, one thing I think would be a neat touch would be to have their walk animation be the same as the classic game's awkward visual. Personally, I love thinking about how Sakurai would tone down the typical MK fatalities into a family-friendly final smash. No doubt, it would be epic. Well, Chris G, yes, I hope for you too that you'll get Chris from Resident Evil as a fighter. I think Resident Evil also makes sense, but the characters that we talked about in this video do also make sense. And Mortal Kombat and Smash, it could totally make sense. They could do it in a very fun, friendly way, you know, Smash-tality or something like that, you know. I look forward to seeing what they will do with that, because I think it's only a matter of time in what game there will be any Mortal Kombat crossover with Smash. But yeah, the series is very violent, so I don't know if Nintendo will immediately want to, you know, couple itself with them in Smash Brothers of all games, right? So thank you guys so much for sending in your comments. These are always so much fun to read through. And of course, a big shout out to you guys supporting me on Patreon. This channel, Block Content, wouldn't be possible without you guys. So thank you so much. And of course, also everyone who donates through live streams and, you know, all the contact throughout the Discord and people sending me sweet messages. You guys are so lovely, and I love to give back daily content when I can. Thank you so much for watching. And if you want to support in any way, please go to patreon.com/blockedcontent, because there's a bunch of incredible rewards there and they're waiting for you. And remember, if you're not yet a member of the Blocked Content family yet, hit subscribe now and smash that like button and ring the bell for notifications, and all the news and fun you care about will be delivered on the daily to you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you around the corner where there's always more Blocked Content. See ya!